Hello, I'm in London today. It's actually a Wednesday, but I'm not working. I've taken the day off work because I'm seeing my friend Nadia. She is my oldest friend in England. We met in university, but unfortunately we live a few hours away from each other. So when she told me that she was going to be in town for a gig, I obviously took the day off work and we're going to have a lovely little day in London. I'm just walking to a bookshop now. Sorry about the background noise. London is always so loud. Okay, a little bit more quiet. I'm on my way to a bookshop now called Watkins Books. It's one of the bookshops that Nadia wanted to see today, and I never say no to going to a bookshop. So that's the plan. We're going to go to the bookshop, then maybe find some coffee, some brunch, and then just walk around and have a great time. And then I think we're going to do dinner later before she goes to her gig, and I go home and watch the Bake Off. So I love the little Wednesday ahead of me. I'm very excited, and it's so nice to be in London on a weekday and not on the weekends, because obviously it's so much more quiet. And always when I'm out and about in London on a weekday and I'm working, I always think, oh, I wish I could just make the most of this, but then I have to go back to the office. So I'm very excited to have a Wednesday in town. It's going to be lovely. That's adorable. So cute. Wow. That's like a wedding dress. Oh wow, okay. When I tried it on, I was like, no, I'm gonna feel like a sausage in it. Like a stuffed sausage, but this is stunning. Yeah, the back is beautiful.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful. But I feel like the top is the thing that is like the wow moment.
Yeah.
What do you think? I love that top on you, it's so beautiful.
I like the top. I don't know. The skirt's really soft though.
I kind of love this jumper, but only when I'm down. Like when I lift it up, I'm like, now it's too like revealing. there, I hope you're doing well. I feel like I haven't spoken to you in ages. Obviously the other day when I was in London my camera broke, which is really sad, but I have ordered a new one and it's on its way, and I'm currently filming on Alex's brother-in-law's camera. I get to borrow it, which is really nice, but because it's his I don't dare take it outside. So I've had lots of stuff on this week and I've only been able to get a few snippets of my phone, so I'll include those later on because I got some lovely snippets of Big Ben. London is just looking so nice and festive now. It's making me really excited for Christmas, and just December in London is just magical. But yes, I haven't really been able to take you along for it, which is kind of sad, but my new camera is arriving in a few days hopefully, so I'll be back to normal soon. I'm just in my gym clothes now because I have been working from home today and I actually haven't left the house in a few days and I'm feeling crazy again, so I'm gonna take myself to the gym. It's just been really gloomy outside, and when it's gloomy I'm not that inspired to go for walks, and it's just cold, gloomy, and I just want to be inside. But I know that's not good for my brain, especially now that it's November and like the autumn leaves have gone. It's even harder to force myself to go outside. But I know that if I don't, the winter sadness will kick in, so I need to force myself to go outside and also take my vitamin D tablets, which I literally just remembered as I took my camera out. So in case you haven't started yet, remember to take your vitamin D tablets, because even if you go outside and get sunlight, you don't actually get that much vitamin D from the sun at this time of year, so we need to take the vitamin D. So yes, I am gonna go to the gym, do some exercise. I must admit that I'm not the best gym goer. Like, I don't really push myself and I'm not that motivated, but I try to just go at least once or twice a week to get my body moving, especially because I sit a lot for work, so I need to like make sure I'm like actually moving my legs and getting some steps in, and also strengthening my core because my lower back is not good and I'm not even 30, so I need to do those strengthening exercises for my lower back and keep my body healthy.
I don't wanna call you later. You're tearing my heart up like it's paper, and somehow you turn to a stranger. We used to work, now I'm trying to make sure that we're both on the same page. I don't want it to complicate. I know you're right in a way.
This is kind of silly, but one thing I like to do in the gym from time to time is do a cartwheel, or several, because I don't want to wake up one day and realise that I cartwheeled my last cartwheel. Like, nothing worse than suddenly being like 45 and thinking, wow, I haven't done a cartwheel in a while. When did I do that for the last time? I want to keep doing cartwheels until I'm on death's door, basically. So if I want to have the ability to keep doing them, I have to keep doing them. This is what I mean. I've already lost the ability to do it with one arm, my right arm. I used to be able to do that, and now I'm too afraid and I don't feel strong enough. When was the last time I did a cartwheel with my right arm and only my right arm? Who knows? It might have been my last. Let's train myself to be able to do it again. That's a very bad one, but I did it. God, it's hard. I did one, that's enough. It gets more tiring. I used to be able to do like 20 in a row, no problem. But those days are gone. But at least I can do a regular cartwheel, and I'll keep doing them once in a while when I'm in the gym, maybe every other week, so that I don't lose the ability completely. Not on my watch. I'm back from the gym, I've finished my work for the day, and now it's time for dinner. And don't worry, I am going to shower, but I'm going to cook and eat first. That way I can have a nice long bath all evening long and just relax, not getting hungry, because there's nothing better to do when it's dark and cold outside than be in the bath for like 3 hours with a good book, some sweet treats, some nice cold water, and just be there. But in order to do that, I need to cook first. And for dinner today, I'm going to follow a recipe from this cookbook. I got this when I was in Edinburgh, if you saw my vlog. It's such a good book. It's from Jess Elliott Dennison, who is a food writer and chef in Scotland. And she's created this book called Midweek Recipes, which is so nice for like simple but hearty and like a still unique kind of dinner that you can have in the middle of the week when you're busy and you don't want to cook for ages. So I've made this recipe loads of times before, but we actually had it more this summer and I haven't had it in months now, so I'm very excited to have it again. And it's this flatbread with courgette, oregano, creme fraiche. So she's got the recipe for the flatbread and then the recipe for what you put on top. We're going to make our own version of it. We're going to have it with chicken because, you know, Alex, he just exercises so much, he needs his protein. So we're gonna have with chicken and courgette and all the good stuff. But the flatbread recipe is so simple to follow. You can just do the flatbread and then you can put whatever you want on top. There is another recipe in here as well. Yeah, there is another recipe in here for halloumi, cucumber and olive flatbreads, which is also delicious. And honestly, we might make a little bit of a mix of the two because one of them uses tzatziki and all the like olives, halloumi, all of that. And then the other one is with a creme fraiche underneath. So I think we'll use both olives, courgette, not halloumi but chicken instead, and then lots of lemon and just lots of fresh herbs. I think it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, it's a very easy route. I know the amount of oats that you use in the bowl is pretty bad.
The bath is filled and I cannot wait to get in. I've just washed my face. I used the Nip and Fab cleansing balm first, wash this off with a cloth, and then I go in with the gentle hydrating cleanser from Codes. I love these two, I've been using them for years. They're just so affordable and gentle on my very sensitive acne prone skin. And now that I've done that, I'm going to use this face mask. I got this when I was in London the other day with Nadia from one of the Korean shops in Leicester Square. And it's from Beauty of Joseon, I think it's called. And I love this brand. I use their eye cream. They're like retinol eye cream, but I've never tried one of their face masks. And it was like £2, so it was quite affordable actually, because these days, face masks are like £4 or £5 each, which is quite a lot for a single use item, I think. So I thought this was quite good, just £2 from Leicester Square. Not from Leicester Square, but from the shop near Leicester Square. So I'm excited. I definitely need some hydration on my skin because now that it's colder out, go wash my hands again. Now that it's colder out, my skin just gets so dehydrated, and when my skin gets dehydrated, it overproduces oil and then I get more acne, which I do not want. So time to hydrate. Oh, it's very thick. Now trying to open this without ripping it. Always a challenge. Just as I was about to put it on, my camera died, so let's try to do this quickly before this battery also dies. This became a little bit of a mess as I went downstairs to get a new battery. Okay, let's try to see if we can put it on. Okay, we got it, we got it. Ooh, it's got quite a fresh smell, but every time something has a smell I get slightly worried because my skin cannot really handle perfume. Mask is on and I look suitably alien. Now I'm ready for my very relaxing bath with some sweet treats and candles.
Okay.